This is a story written by a 12-year-old boy. It's called Rascal the Dragon. Ella was looking for Rose. "Where are you?" she cried. Then she heard Rose say, "Coming." "Where were you, Rose?" Ella asked. "Coming," Rose said. Just then Robbie came. "We're late," he said. "Come on, Rose," Ella said. "I thought her name was Rascal," Robbie cried. "Well, I don't like that name," Ella said. They all ran to the garden. They looked down into the pond and watched a tadpole turn into a frog. Rose or Rascal ate it. "Now look what she did," Robbie said. "She's so little," Ella said. "Yeah, like she has only learned to say the word coming," Robbie cried. "Time for your lessons," Ella said. "Blow fire," Robbie said. But only a spark came out. "Okay, say Ella," Ella said slowly. "Coming," Rascal said slowly. "Now fly high into the clouds," Robbie said. Rascal tried hard, putting her strength into it, and then a big clump of poo flew over and hit Ella in the face. "Oh!" she screamed. "Oh, oh, oh!" She couldn't see. The disgusting smell was going through her nose. She fell in the pond and squashed a tadpole. "Oh!" Rascal said. She went over to Ella and started to hit her bum. "Oh, I'll go take a bath," Ella screamed. "Ooh, she's a bad girl, isn't she?" Robbie said to Rascal. He started to tickle her with a feather. The feather went in her nose, and she sneezed. Boiling hot fire came out of her mouth. It started a bushfire. Ella came out of the bathroom and screamed. She screamed so loud it hurted the birds. Then bird droppings fell on the fire, and it vanished. "I'll go to the bathroom again," Ella shouted. "Ella poo," Rascal giggled. "She's learned a new word," Robbie said. He sat on her back. "Nay!" Rascal neighed. And she was running very fast, and then she flew. "I knew you could do it," Robbie said. "Ella poo!" Rascal shouted. Ella heard the word. "How dare you, Robbie?" she said. Robbie and Rascal landed. "She was flying, and you called me Ella poo," Ella shouted. "No, she did," Robbie said. "So she's doing her lessons pretty well." "Not," Ella said. "They're still dancing." Ella turned on the tape recorder and she started to sing. "A Celebusha, a Melabusha, Falula Busha, see." Rascal started to dance disco. "Ooh, yeah," she said. "A third ever word," Ella said. "Galolo horso mala," Rascal said. "Her fourth, fifth, sixth words," Ella said. "Hello, they're not even words," Robbie said. Then Rascal fell to the ground. She was not breathing. "She's dead," Ella said. "No way," Rascal said. She pushed Ella. Ella crashed to the table. The tape recorder fell on her head. She couldn't see. She fell out the window and into the mud. "Oh!" she cried. Ella went up and said to them, You two get on well with each other. I don't want to be your friend anymore. But if you break up with Rascal, then who'll take care of her? Robbie said. Well, we can't. We're not her parents, Ella said. What if we find Rascal's parents? Robbie said. That's a good idea, Ella said happily. No, la cuckoo poo, li chum Ella poo, Rascal said. She punched Ella. Oh! Her bum fell on all the glasses on the floor. Ah! She screamed. Ella and Robbie sat on Rascal's back, and she flew to the village. Everyone who saw Rascal screamed and ran away. Don't worry, everyone. She wouldn't hurt an old lady, Ella said. And then an old lady came. Rascal took her and threw her far away. Oh, oh, oh! The old lady moaned. Everyone gasped. And then Rascal started to jump on a woman until she dropped dead. Then Rascal ate her baby. Everybody in the village ran inside their houses. Rascal's becoming a killer, Robbie said. They went inside a shop called Ron's Dragons. It had dragon toys, dragon pencils, dragon sculptures, and dragon books. Hello, we're looking for dragons, interrupted the man. He took 2 books. It's all about Chinese dragons and Japanese dragons. I killed them all, no dragons are left. I guess I didn't kill that little dragon, he said. You won't, Ella said. Does it poo? The man asked. Why? Robbie said. It's my favorite dish, the man said. Then Rascal hit Ella with her spiky tail. Ella hit Ron, and they both crashed to the shelf. All the treasures fell and broke into pieces, and there was blood everywhere. Then the police came. They shot a dart at Rascal. She started to moan. The police took Ron's body. Take her away, Ella shouted. I don't want to see her big, fat, ugly face ever again. Robbie, Rascal moaned. I hate you too, Robbie said. They trapped her in a cage and took her away. Ella started to cry. She's so little, Robbie said angrily. That's what you said, remember? And he stormed away. Ella thought of all the times she had fun with Rascal. She actually liked all the bad things happening to her. It was funny. She had to save Rascal. Robbie saw the police take Rascal to the zoo. He went to the gate. There was a man standing near it. Hey, kid, this zoo is for cool people, he said. I'm cool, I've just taken a bath, Robbie said proudly. Then the man touched Robbie's bum. Whoa, Robbie cried. You liar, the man said. I'm a bum smeller. I know your bum is smelly. You little nitwit, Robbie shouted. Then a very beautiful girl came. Hi, the man said. Like I'm so cool, she said. Welcome, the man said. Follow me, the lady whispered to Robbie. The man let him in. Hi, Robbie said shyly. Then the girl took off her hat and her sunglasses. It was Ella. Ella? Robbie cried out, surprised. I know that you're surprised that I was beautiful, Ella said. You think I'm ugly. No, it's not that. You are pretty. Robbie cried. Oh, Ella said, smiling. She had other plans in her mind. They saw Rascal in a cage. Rascal! They cried out. Ella poo! Rascal said. Robbie took a feather and put it in Rascal's nose. She sneezed, and fire burned the metal. Come on, Robbie said. The police started to come. They both sat on Rascal's back. "Fly, Rascal!" Ella shouted. Bullets flew through the air, but they escaped. Ella took a knife and stabbed one of Rascal's wings. Robbie gasped. Rascal crashed. "Robbie, I've had enough of this boring life," Ella said. "From now on, you'll be my servant." "What?" Robbie cried. Ella went to her house. Her mother was in the kitchen. "I'm gonna kill ya," Ella whispered. "Ella?" her mom said. "I'm gonna kill ya." Ella cried. "Stop it," her mother said. "I'm gonna kill ya!" Ella shouted. "Oh!" Her mom screamed. She stabbed her. "I'll be the queen of the woods," Ella cried out. "The spider woods." The end. What a wonderful story from a 12-year-old boy with such a beautiful ending. I hope you enjoyed. This was Rascal the Dragon